Are you still scratching your head after coming across these animated AI POV historical videos having a consistent character in a first-person perspective throughout farming millions of views on Instagram and YouTube? Don't worry, cause today I'll be covering how you can create your own POV videos with the help of free AI tools to live through a day in the life of a vampire, impossible to experience in real life. Following this step-by-step tutorial from creating entire automated story outlines to entering prompts to get our first-person perspective images, which will be animated to create cohesive story without gatekeeping, complex prompts to simply paste and get a result like mine, and tips to stand out from the crowd. So hit subscribe and watch till the end to get access to your surprise. This Instagram account posting AI POVs has hit 500,000 followers in a few months, and it's important to understand why. Number 1. These videos grab your attention by immersing you into the character through their lens with POV shots similar to reality. Number 2, they invoke a sense of intrigue and create an anticipation of a new experience living the life of someone else. But there is a common denominator. All these accounts post POVs mostly of historical figures. Their styles somewhat always match realism, and they entail timestamps of a single day. There is a gap in this segment to create an entire story series, maintaining connectivity to the character, introduce new styles to immerse viewers in different worlds, and add characters not restricted to history, bringing themes like fantasy and animals breaking monotony. Now we're ready to head over to ChatGPT, and you can begin simply by pasting my prompt, which will be available in the link below, where you can grab the templates from here by entering any amount you see fit, or simply put a 0 and download the template to save your time, and paste my prompt to then select from a style of your choice. I've picked 3D render and describe briefly what I want in the outline. But even if you don't have one, you'll get a pre-generated story outline with scene description and temporary prompts. Now 6 times out of 10, you should be able to copy the prompt from scene 1 and paste it over here to get a result like this, but I'll be real. These prompts are just a framework. You need to tweak it to add that glow to the image, like modifying it by adding glowing dust blows up before him, well lit, and adding colorful to the prompt. We'll be using a mix of ChatGPT and Leonardo AI to get our images done. Head over to Leonardo AI and match your settings to this, to then paste the ready-made prompt. Here we will modify it by removing repetitive usage of our main character. Also, it is very important to refer to the character's hands in the sleeve of the dress to place emphasis on hands and get your shots consistent. Great. Now, let's try the same prompt in ChatGPT to get this. Select the result of any platform you prefer. Another approach you can use is to tell ChatGPT to start generating scenes and add input to tweak the prompts to add a hand in a red sleeve for consistency. I'll now tell it to generate the next scene. It was struggling to generate one of this one where it kept giving a third-person shot. The key is to switch when one tool struggles. Ensure these tips for perfect prompt. I had to generate one of the vamps sitting in the bench, so I added these keywords to it to get visible legs on the chair. After generating a lot of scenes, I tackled one where I want a nurse in front of me facing me. Typically, the prompt copied by you will describe the additional character standing in front, but this tends to give errors by replacing it with blocking the way. You can get a better result, so remember testing different approaches when stuck. I went on to generate all my scenes, but it is very helpful to master prompting to always get great results from image generators or convey relevant data to ChatGPT, and always get the desired outputs, outlines, and prompts, which you can easily do by joining Skillshare, also the sponsor of this video. It has gotten so easy for me after I learned structured prompting by searching and attending some classes on Midjourney. These skills were transferable to other AI image generators and helped me get desired image outputs as well, which helped to bring you accurate prompts today. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. Skillshare can help you take your career, skills, hobbies, passions, or side hustles to the next level. After becoming a member, I hurried over to my homepage that had curated learning paths just for me, where I selected their collection of ChatGPT classes that helped me craft the templates in this video. I was especially fond of their staff-picked classes on ChatGPT for creatives. But there's a surprise for you guys. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so get started today. Once done, download all the shots and let's move on to animating them. We'll be using a mix of Kling and Minimax for this, but first, go ahead and paste the second prompt to get all prompts for image to video. Starting off with Kling AI, which is free and suitable for good physics and natural movement. Log in and head over to AI videos and upload the first scene. Now copy over the first prompt and simply hit generate. Until this generates, we'll go to Minimax and hit create video to upload our second scene along with our animation prompt, and select camera movements to suit the shot to generate. Here we can queue up to 3 generations. I personally prefer Kling outputs way more. I recommend using them at 4 p.m. EST to avoid heavy traffic. I'll drop my images with the corresponding prompt. To get amazing results like this, I've added a green glow to the prompt to emphasize on the healing effect. We'll generate each animation one by one. I especially think this one's ironic. For this scene, I wanted the vampire opening the bottle and then spitting out the liquid. In order to do this, I first generated an animation opening the bottle cap. I then downloaded this video and extracted the final frame from this website and download it to then upload the frame and animating throwing the juice bottle. Now download all the scenes and name them in sequence to jump over to CapCut, where we will import all these scenes and add each scene to the timeline one by one, adjusting it and scaling it bigger to hide the watermark, and drag tons of sound effects like waking up, breathing, and tomb noises that make or break the game. You can search and download them on Pixabay like I did. After adjusting all the clips with SFX, we'll go to Effects and add blinking effects over a few clips to give it an immersive, realistic feel. We can finally go to text and add it on the timeline to write POV text, along with timestamps here over each scene for ease of understanding. To finally export the video to get this.
Yeah. Oh, you're here to get your blood done. Just a second. There, you've done so well. Your donation would be remembered.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like and comment if you found this helpful, and definitely give Skillshare a try. Until then, see you in the next one.